to Tanime's anime review number 26. The ears have made a return. I've become a night owl. I stay up till like 6 or 7 in the morning and then sleep until like 1 p.m. It's a little disconcerting. I need a morning-based job to get my sleep back in order. But when it comes to jobs these days, you pretty much gotta take what you can get. There's an ear in my face. Anyway, today's anime is dedicated to Airsoft Surgeon. And today's anime is... GTO, or Great Teacher Onizuka. This is an old anime. First released in Japan on June 30th of 1999. This series ran for 43 episodes and concluded on September 24th of 2000. There was a manga and a live action series that came out to this before the anime was released. It's normal for the manga to come before the anime, but for a live action to come before the anime, I was a little impressed and had to check it out. But as a result from the popularity from the manga and the live action, the anime series was developed. The anime closely follows the manga plot up till about volume 14. However, it did run past the story arc in the manga, resulting in a new ending. The characters are similar to their manga counterparts, but the side characters do become underdeveloped, some not even appearing in the anime. Also, nudity, violence, and perversions were toned down for the anime. Onizuka is a 22-year-old ex-gang member who wants to become a teacher. To put it simply, he's a pervert.
My mom said I could get two. I got a fuchsia one too. Oh no! Leggings. Totally on sale. That is so cute.
Right, nice.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Oh, what are you doing, Onizuka? You're getting too old for this stuff.
He's kind of an idiot though when it comes to actually becoming a teacher. But as luck would have it, there is a school that is desperate for a teacher. And even though he was rejected right off the bat...
Sorry, kid. This job requires more than just attitude and a third-rate education.
But as he leaves the school, he gets into a situation that does show how devoted to the students he really can be.
You inflict verbal abuse that's twice as damaging as anything they could dish out. How do you do that and still call yourself a teacher? It's because of teachers like you that those kids are systematically squeezed out of any safe haven that they might have ever known. If this is what you call education, I don't want to be a teacher. I gladly decline. Alright, you guys, let's go. You're finished here, right?
The principal of the school likes the spark in him and hires him to teach the worst class of delinquents in the school. Now, he's the type of teacher that sadly you will never see in a real school. But frankly, I wish there were more teachers just like him. He breaks all the rules. He's looked down upon by almost everyone, including his students. And frankly, he gets people in trouble. But he's the best teacher I've ever seen. He has a weird way of getting on the same level as his students. He really does go above and beyond for any of his students that really need it. Now, that help can sometimes seem like a double-edged sword, but when it comes down to it, he would risk his life for any one of them. This is the basic story. He helps out the kids in his class who all start off with the same goal. That goal being to get rid of the new teacher. Oh, the hijinks that ensues. When I first started watching the very first episode, I didn't think I was gonna like this anime based off the opening alone, and that it was going to be a long 43 episodes. But I'm glad I was wrong. I really enjoyed this anime. I sat there for hours watching episode after episode back to back. It was an oddly relaxing anime to watch. I was able to flick it on and do other things while I watched it. Well, I was able to do other things while I watched it when I was watching it in English. I watched the first half in Japanese and then the second half in English. Which I will admit, the English wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I was highly amused by the opening though. When I first saw it, like I said, it put a bad impression on me. I figured, oh, this is just going to be another perverted anime and I'm not going to enjoy this. But once I got through the first couple episodes, the opening I got really attached to. It made me laugh almost every time. I thought the animation of the opening was really cool. More so for the first opening than the second opening, but the second opening was good too. I don't know whether to say this anime is good on morals or not. Because things do tend to end well, but how they get there to end well is kinda iffy. This anime will definitely make you laugh. It's fun watching him try to win the students over. Sometimes he succeeds, sometimes he doesn't. And he is the most unorthodox person ever. But I wish I would have had him as a teacher when I was in school. I'm gonna give this anime 4 stars. Not a bad series at all. If you liked this series, you should also check out Golden Boy and Trigun. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. And you know, that stuff that's random. Now, first up is a little sneak peek for you guys for the live action GTO. It is really good and I would totally do such horrible things to that actor. I mean, yeah, just check it out. Next, I started watching this AMV and I'm like, nothing special. But as I watched more of it, I realized how perfectly fitting the song is to the clips used. And it's actually pretty good. So you can watch that one here. And here's a little GTO cosplay. They're such normal looking characters that I was actually impressed to find some GTO cosplayers. You all rock and I hope you enjoyed. Jamatane! Ow, I got an ear in my eye.